to show my partner.
Okay, so good things. My good thing today is visual. So let me see if I can get it up here. All right, right here, national rankings. Let me throw it out so you can see.
For what?
National baseball, boys 9U. Look right here, Poplar Bluff, Missouri. PB Rage, #1 in the nation. And that's the team that my husband coaches and my youngest son plays on. Rachel.
My good thing is Saturday I went to Kentucky for my sister's birthday. She got $300, and she bought me a whole outfit. And then my mom spent $60 on me to get some clothes too.
So your sister spent her birthday money on you?
I know. I was so shocked. I gave her. I was like, oh my gosh, I need something.
Rachel, thank you. Good sister, Jacob.
On the weekend I watched Fall War 2 with Cole Jackson.
Was it as funny as you thought it was going to be?
Yes.
He said it was funnier. He really liked it, so that's good. Lonnie?
Okay, I went camping this weekend in Big Springs, so it was fun. So it rained us out, so we had to pack everything up. We got out in like 30 minutes.
Wow, that's good. So how long were we there until it rained you out? Before it rained you out?
We left Friday night, and then we left yesterday morning.
Very good. So you got to do quite a bit. Yes.
I could hang out with Will.
What'd you do?
Hung out in the woods.
I heard you had to kill a snake.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, that was his good thing today. He's got to kill a copperhead? Cottonmouth?
We don't know. It was black and it was in the water. But
Okay.
it wasn't water.
Yes, ma'am.
I went to the movies to watch Fall War 2.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Who'd you go with?
My friends.
Very good. Yes, ma'am.
Ray and some other friends and me played the Ouija board and we found tarot cards. We did those, and then I went to the mall.
That is so not a good thing.
How's that not a good thing?
What was your last one you went to the mall with your sister?
How's that not a
What
good
mall
thing?
did you go to? Very good.
How's that not a good thing?
Yes.
Yesterday, me and my family went up to my grandparents' house and we had a barbecue for my mom's birthday.
Very good. Did you get her anything special?
We got her 2 pairs of earrings.
Nice. Did you make her a cake? Did you buy her a cake?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yes, Oz.
I spent like the whole weekend with my grandma because my parents are out of town and she always buys me stuff. And I got like 2 pairs of shorts, some capris, and these shoes.
Wow, that's a good grandma.
Yeah.
Good to be spoiled. Yes.
On Saturday, I went to the park and we found a puppy, and so then we gave it to my aunt. So now
What kind of puppy?
I'm not sure, it was some sort of mix. It was like,
Friday after school, and I got
What'd you eat?
It's my birthday Sunday.
Oh, I saw that on Facebook. Good deal. Happy birthday. Did you get anything exciting? What's your favorite gift?
Well, I got these shoes.
Very good. I like them.
Audrey,
Nice. All right. So I'm going to pair you up. I'm pairing you up. You're not going to get to pick. So when I match you up, the first person that's picked has to use their computer. The second person, you'll just go with them. Do not move until I tell you to go. Okay. Audrey, you're using your computer and you're working with Caitlin. Abby is not here. Emily, you're using your computer and working with Holly. Harley, you're using your computer and working with Jacob. Isabel, using your computer and working with Haley. Lonnie, you're using your computer and working with Emma. Matthew, you're using your computer and working with Stephen. Trey, you're using your computer and working with Rachel. Andrew, you're using your computer and working with Caden. You have 10 seconds to get there. Go.
Caden's not here. Wait, who's my partner?
Who's not here? And who's
Do I need anything? I'll work with Andrew.
Andrew can work in your group.
Do I need anything?
You just go get with your partner.
And
5 seconds.
Carly.
4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so what I need for you to do, the person who has their MacBook, open it up, log on to Schoology. Go to Unit 11 today. Unit 11. You will find an ice cream sample space warm up. Are you part of her? Sure. Okay, I'm going to give you a few minutes to work on that. When you get there, this is what it's going to look like. Okay, when you get there, it's going to say how many different 2 scoops ice cream can be made. So what you do is you click on the color and it dumps out a scoop. Okay? You click on scoops and it moves it over here. So what I want you and your partner to do is decide how many different 2 scoop ice creams can be made. No? Yes.
Do we make it? Or do we just say it?
No, you make it. You touch the colors. 2 scoops. It won't let you put more than 2. See, look, when I hit it once I hit it twice, it goes up there. If I hit it a 3rd time, it makes it a ice cream cone.
So that means I get to just click on it?
Yes, you just click it. Yes.
Wait till we hit the ice cream cone. We just say flavor on it.
2 scoops is the only requirement.
So you want us like make the ice cream is like strawberry vanilla, lime.
I want you to come up with how many different 2 scoop ice creams can you come up with out of that combination there. These are your flavors. How many 2 scoop ice cream cones can you make? Different 2 scoop ice cream cones. Can you click on it? Should have said unveil. Maybe release that.
Oh, you could have gave me that. Oh, Miss Watt, when it popped up, when we did chocolate lime, start over because it's sort of lime.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Are you helping them? Make sure. Harley, are you helping?
Yeah, that's so
Hey, can we put this in the middle so Harley can see too? You gotta have 2 scoops. That's the only thing. So you made this? You made this?
Don't touch it too long.
Keep going. Get them all. Oh, you're done? Okay, then sit and wait. Yes, you do.
Yeah, I just.
Miss Watt, we know how many it makes.
Great, just sit and hang on for a minute.
I'm doing it with my right hand.
Vanilla? Strawberry.
Oh yeah, I really like you in my birthday because I got my card.
For what? The card?
No, and yes.
You're the 3rd person that said they didn't like it.
Yeah, it's not scary at all. It's really silly. It's not funny. I mean, it's not scary. I think it's it. Hey, Audrey.
Okay, I'm going to give you about a minute and a half. Let's speed it up. You got them all?
Oh, you have 2 lemons. No.
I think that's it. I think that's everything.
This is math.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, put that. Are you guys done?
Yeah.
Okay.
I stained it in my face. That's why very nice. I thought I liked it.
How many groups are not finished?
Me. We're almost done, but we have to restart.
Okay. Finished or not? Look up here. Raise your hand if your group got the little message that says magnificent. You found all of them. Okay, good job. Did you guys not get it? Thought you said you were done.
Wait. Yeah, I didn't know I had the done thing.
Oh, okay. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4 groups that said magnificent. You got them all? Out of you 4, how many of you got all? How many were there, by the way? 21 flavor combinations. How many of you guys got all 21 without a big red X and without a big red circle?
So we did done
Okay.
This time we did.
Okay. Now here's another question. How many of you guys just did kind of like a guess and I think we haven't done those 2 yet, so let's put those 2. Oh, I don't think we've done those 2 yet, so we'll do those. How many of you guys just kind of guessed and picked flavors at random? Okay. Those of you who didn't guess and you used the system, what did you do? Holly?
We started with lemon and did like lemon chocolate and just went down the line and
Okay.
then strawberry and then
So lemon and strawberry, lemon vanilla, lemon peach, lemon chocolate, lemon lime. Okay, yes. What'd you do?
We tried to outsmart the mind game.
Did you do it?
We did. We finally, we just got it.
Okay, what was your method of outsmarting it?
The same thing we did, but we had to do it twice, and then like we got all those, and then we did it twice, so then we were confused.
I'm so stuck.
Emma, what'd you do?
Okay, so what we had to do is we did like the same thing that like they did, but to like explain it better, like that I would think, you couldn't go back to the top. So after like if you got to vanilla, you couldn't do like vanilla lemon because you
Why
already did lemon vanilla.
Because you already did it. Very good. So right here, if you start off with lemon, there's no rule that says you can't use 2 scoops of lemon. So then you go lemon and strawberry, lemon, vanilla, lemon, peach, lemon, chocolate, lemon, lime. Now what Emma said is when you go down to the next one, you got strawberry, strawberry. Then you have strawberry. There's no need to come back up here to lemon because you already have strawberry and lemon. So then we go strawberry, vanilla, strawberry peach, strawberry chocolate, strawberry lime. Go to vanilla. Vanilla, vanilla. Then there's no need to come back up here to these 2 because you already have vanilla with lemon, vanilla with strawberry. So you just go down these. So when you get to keep going down, you got peach, peach, peach chocolate, peach lime. Then you have chocolate, 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 lime. When you get down to lime, the only one left is lime, lime. Okay, because there's no need to come back up. If you were to come back up, that's when you have those X's and circles, meaning that you've already done that one. Yes, ma'am.
We did all of our doubles.
Okay, that's a game plan. They did all their doubles first, and then did you just kind of go down the list like we just said? All right, very good. So, guys, when you have all 21 of your flavors here, this is what we call a sample space. So when we're going to be working with probability the rest of the week. So when we find probability, it's the number of favorable outcomes. For example, if I wanted to say, what's the probability of getting an ice cream cone that had the same flavor for both scoops? You would count how many ice creams had the same flavor for both scoops. Over possible outcomes, that would be 21, because you had 21 possible ice cream combinations there. So your sample space can help you determine how many possible outcomes you're going to have. So today that's what we're going to do. We're going to learn 2 methods to find the sample space. Number 1 is a tree diagram. It's called a tree diagram because it has branches like a tree. And number 2 is the fundamental counting principle. So what I want for you to do is go back to your original seats. You can put your MacBooks up. You don't need them again. You do need a paper and pencil though. 10 seconds to get there. Go.
Wasted all these ice cream.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just have a seat. All right. So first we're going to talk about tree diagrams and how to make them. Alright, so if we're going to use a tree diagram to find our sample space, let's say that our school fundraiser is selling hats. We have a blue hat or a white hat. You can get your hat in 2 different sizes. You can get it in a child size hat or an adult size hat. And you can pick from 2 different materials for your hat. You can get a cotton hat or you can get a polyester hat. Now you don't have to write this first one, I just want you to watch. So, if we're going to draw a tree diagram, what we need to do I need to get these lights back out so you can see?
Yes.
Alright, so if we're going to do a tree diagram, we're going to start with our first option. Now our first option is color, okay? And we have 2 colors, we have blue and white. So I'm going to take blue, and I'm going to take white. Now from each of those, we're going to have a branch for our second option. Our second option is size, and how many size options do we have? 2. So blue is going to have 2 branches, and white is going to have 2 branches. Okay? So we can have a blue hat that's a child size, or we can have a blue hat that's an adult size. We could, instead of a blue hat, we could have a white hat that's a child size, or a white hat that's adult. So we've gone through our first option, which was our color. Then we've gone through our second option, which is our size. Our third option is fabric, and how many fabric options do we have?
2.
2. So we have cotton and polyester. So since we have 2 options, then each of our sizes are going to have 2 branches. Okay, so we could have a blue child hat that's made out of cotton. We could have a blue child hat that's made out of polyester. We could have a blue adult hat that's made out of cotton. Or we could have a blue adult hat that's made out of polyester. Instead of blue, we could have white child hat that's made out of cotton. Or a white child hat that is made out of polyester. We could have a white adult hat made out of cotton, or a white adult hat made out of polyester.
What's polyester?
It's just a type of material.
Oh,
Okay, so now guys, when we count these up, we only count this outer tier here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 possible options. You don't count these because these are included, and here's what I mean by that. Okay, we could have a blue child cotton, that's 1 option. Blue child polyester, that's 2. Blue adult cotton, that's 3. Blue adult polyester, that's 4. So that's why we don't count the stuff that's in here. We only count that outside tier. So, once again, we can tell from counting that we have 4 choices for our blue hat, 4 choices for our white hat. So we have a total of 8 choices. However, just to verify that we haven't forgotten anything, we can use what we call the fundamental counting principle. That sounds really, really hard, fundamental counting principle, but it's actually very easy. Okay, to use the fundamental counting principle, all you do is you count how many color options did I have? 2. How many size options did I have? 2. How many fabric options did I have?
2.
So then I just multiply them. 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is what?
4.
4 times 2 is
8.
8. Okay, so you can see we do have 8 options here. Now, I always get the question, well, if I can just do that, then why do I have to draw the tree diagram? And the reason you have to draw the tree diagram is because it is on the state test, or at least it has been in the past. computers this year, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. I know there are a lot of questions they said that are going to be the drag or the click and drag and drop, whatever they're calling it. And you'll notice that's why I had click and drag here. You guys are going to have a chance to do that in just a second. Okay, here's another one. How do you guys go to Subway? Okay, now I realize you have more bread options, you have more meat options, you have more cheese options, then you have a lot of other choices too. We're just talking about these specific ones. So bread, I have wheat and I have white. So I'm going to start with my first option. I'm going to drag white down here and wheat down here. How many branches are going to branch off of white and wheat? Holly? 3. How do you know it's 3?
Because there's 3 meat options.
Perfect. There's 3 meat options. We have ham, turkey, and chicken. So since there's 3 meat options, which is our second choice or our second item to choose from, then there's going to be 3 branches.
You want us to write this one out?
I would.
You want us to write it sideways or just straight?
Good question. She asked who I want you guys to write it sideways or just straight. I would go sideways. There's nothing wrong with writing white and wheat this way and going down, except for that when you get to the bottom, if you're writing sideways like that, then you have space issues. Whereas here, everything's kind of going off to the side, and you don't have to worry about how long your word is. Pepper jack's a pretty long word to fit into a tree diagram. All right, so I could have white bread with ham, turkey, or chicken. Okay, instead of white bread, I could also have wheat. So I could have wheat with ham, turkey, or chicken. Okay, so off of all of my meats, how many branches should I have? Emily? 3. Why 3?
Because there's 3 cheese.
Right, there's 3 cheese options. All right, is there anything else that I might think of when I think of PJ and a sandwich?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter and jelly. She asked, can I just put PJ for pepper jack? Now, if I was looking at this tree diagram and didn't know what you were doing, I would think PJ would stand for peanut butter and jelly. Is there anything that we could do so that your reader would know that PJ stood for pepper jack?
Make a key.
Very good. Make a key off to the side, and then I don't have a problem with it. But if you're not going to tell me what your abbreviations are, then you need to write the entire letter or the entire word. However, if it's ham, I don't think we really need to abbreviate ham. Ham's a 3-letter word anyway. All right, so we have ham. We could have American cheese, Swiss cheese, or pepper jack cheese. On our white with turkey, we could have American cheese, Swiss cheese, or pepper jack cheese.
Can we put USA for American?
Okay? What did we talk about a while ago about PJ? Okay, if you make a key, then you can do it. All right, and then on chicken with white bread, we can have American, Swiss, pepper jack. Same thing down here with our wheat bread combinations. We have ham with American, ham with Swiss, ham with pepper jack, all on wheat bread. We have turkey on wheat with American, Swiss, pepper jack. And then we have chicken on wheat bread with American, Swiss, pepper jack. So how many outcomes do I have here? Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Is that how many I'm supposed to have?
Yes.
Well, let's see, based on the fundamental counting principle, how many bread options do I have?
2.
Times how many meat options?
3.
Times how many cheese options?
3.
So 2 times 3 is
6.
remember, you do not count all these interior things on your outcomes. You only count this outer tier. Does anybody have a question before I let you try one on your own? Yes?
How do you make them like, because mine are all cluttered, so should I just like put them
Yeah, I would have scooted these apart. Yeah. Okay, real quick, I'll show you what one, because this might answer some questions. Oh, I'll show you what one would look like if it were going the other direction. We would have white lead this way. We would have our 3 options going this way. Okay, then we'd have our ham, turkey, chicken, ham, turkey, chicken, and then from there we would branch off, and you can see how our Swiss American and pepper jack would all get kind of cluttered right here. That's okay, as long as you have space, you can do it either way. Here's one I want you to try on your own. You're designing your outfit. You have 2 pants options. You have jeans or shorts. You have 4 colors of shirts. You can have a red shirt, a blue shirt, a green shirt, or a yellow shirt. And you have 2 shoe options. You have tennis shoes or flip-flops. Okay, I want you to tell me how many outfit combinations you have and draw a tree diagram. Go. Don't forget to leave a little bit of extra space, a little bit more than what you think you would need. It's not bad to have too much space, but it is kind of hard to read if you don't have enough space. Okay, right here, you don't start like this, you start with pants options, which were jeans and shorts. And you branch on to that.
Teachers and students, pardon the interruption. I just want to remind our staff that have not met with the insurance agents that they will be here a little bit later today, staying after school. So please feel free to come in and set up a time for them after school to do that as well. We're almost finished taking care of it, so we need to do that. Thank you very much.
Did I put red and then branch off white and wheat? No, I start with my white and wheat. So here, you're going to start with sis.
Sorry.
All right. Andrew, you can bring your paper with you if you would like. Can you set this? How do we start? What's the first thing we start with? Don't do the whole thing. Just what's the first thing? How do we start this? Yeah. Very good. Perfect. Very good. We take jeans and shorts. We don't start with pants. Okay. These are our pants options. Okay. I saw a few of you that had pants right here and you branched off that for jeans and shorts. We don't do that. You start with your two options here. Now, how many branches am I going to have off of jeans and off of shorts?
4.
Okay, 4. Why 4?
Yes,
There's
there's
four
4 options.
Yeah, there's 4 shirt colors. All right. Hayden's not here. Trey? Come on up, Trey. Okay, so Trey, he has jeans and shorts already here, and we have the branches here. What are we going to add on the end of these branches? Just do jeans. Very good. Oh. Nice. Very good. All right, so Trey put red, blue, green, yellow shirts on the branches for our jeans, and now for our shorts. Lonnie? Okay, you're just going to fill in these branches here for shorts. Very good. All right, so how many branches are going to have to come off of each color?
2.
2, because we have 2 shoes options. All right. Matthew. Come on, Matthew. And do our shoes just for jeans. You don't have to go around. You can do a straight path. Very good. Okay. So now we have Emily. Come to the shoes for shorts. Very good. So, how many outcomes do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's see if that's how many we're supposed to have. Harley, can you come up here to the fundamental counting principle to check it? I'll help you. How many pants options do we have? Okay, so 2. You can pick any color pen you want. Just write it, yeah. Times. How many shorts, or how many shirts do we have? Very good. Times what? What would our last number be? Not yet. That's fine. So we had 2 because there was 2 pants. We had 4 because there are 4 shirt options. What would our next number be here to multiply? Oh, I'm sorry. That's my fault. Try again. Very good. 2. So we have 2 times 2 times 4, and then that gives us our answer of 16. Because 2 times 2 is 4, or 2 times 4 rather, is 8, and 8 times 2 is 16. Very good. Give everybody who gave up your hand. Good job. Alright, so now we're going to work a little bit more on fundamental counting principle. Okay, right here. How many 2-letter monograms are possible? Does anybody know what a monogram is? Yeah.
It's like, it's your last name, then your first name, then your middle name.
Yeah, it's your initials. Okay, so this time we're going to do 2 letters, so it's probably just our first and our last name. So right here, first letter possible choices. In the alphabet, how many letters are there?
26.
26 letters. So we're not talking about your individual name because your name only starts with 1 letter, right? But we're talking about how many possible letters could anybody's name start with. There's 26 choices. Our second letter for our last name, how many letters could somebody's last name possibly start with? 26. So to find out how many 2-letter monograms there are, we take 26 times 26. And that gives us 676. Okay, right here. Part 2 here. How many 3-letter monograms would be possible? Well, if we're doing 3 letters, we have 1, 2, 3, right?
Yeah.
Your first name could start with how many different letters?
26.
26. Now, is there any rule that says if your first name starts with A, your second name can't start with A?
No.
Or your third name?
No.
Or your last name? No. We got a kid right here, Andrea Armstrong. AA. And it's okay. So, since just because your first name starts with a letter doesn't mean your second name can't start with that. So, how many letters do we have to choose from here?
26.
26. And our last name can start with
26.
26.
Letters.
So we have our calculators. We can type that in. It's 26 times 26 times 26, or 26 to the 3rd power.
Miss Slide.
1,000.
Yes.
If we have big numbers like this, would we have to do a tree diagram?
No. No. She just asked if we had big numbers like this, would we have to draw a tree diagram? There is no way in the world I would make you draw a tree diagram that had 17,576 possible outcomes.
Fix that question.
That'll take forever.
All right.
You know how much paper that would use up?
Probably 17,000.
All right, so right here. Part B says how many 5-letter license plates can be made if the letter O and I can't be used? Well, we got 5 letters on our license plate, right? All right. So how many letters are there in the alphabet?
26.
26. But if I can't use O or I, how many do I have then?
24.
24. Now, just because I use W as my first letter, does that mean I can't use W as my second one?
No.
No. So right here, how many letters are in the alphabet? 26. I cannot use O or I. So how many outcomes or possibilities do I have right here?
24.
24. Okay, now, how many letters in the alphabet?
26.
Can't use O or I, so it's
24.
24. Okay, so you can type that in as 24 times 24 times 24 times 24 times 24, or 24 to the 5th. Use the caret button, exponent button here on your calculator. So that gives us 7,962,624 possible license plates. 5-letter license plates. whatever it is that I'm taking, or do I not put it back in the hat? Okay? Or does it say you can't repeat a certain number? Okay, so here we would multiply 20 times 19 times 18, and I could have 6,840 possible outcomes here. Okay? Now I want you guys to try this one on your own. I want to know how many three-digit number combinations could I have? How many numbers could I have that have 3 digits in them? 3 digits. Yes, numbers. Numbers, not letters. I'm using numbers right now.
From just one to
Now, right here, if this was considered my hundredths place, this is just 1 digit, right? So I couldn't have 47 right here in this one spot, in my hundredth spot, could I?
No.
So right here I'm looking for single digit or double digit numbers. For what? One? No. Okay, some of you are confused. If I'm doing a 3-digit number, okay, I can't say 42 is in my hundredth spot, and 17 is in my 10th spot, and 49 is in my 1 spot. These are each single digit numbers. I would have something like 473. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay? Well, that's 1. How many could I have? How many number possibilities could I put in this? Okay? And how? No? So then how many could I have here? And then how many could I have here?
10 is a 2-digit
Whoa.
number.
10 is a 2-digit number. I'm not asking could I put 10 there. I'm asking how many single digit numbers could I put there? On what? Okay, how many single digit numbers are there? Start with the smallest single digit number you can think of. No, there's one smaller. So we have 0, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So how many single digit numbers do we have? Yeah. So in our first one we have 10 single digit numbers.
That's why I'm good.
Okay.
So we should put 10 times 10 times 10.
Do that.
Alright, so some of you are really confused. This needs to be a single digit number. I can't have a 2-digit number in my tens place. I have to have a single digit number. So let's think about our single digit numbers. We have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right?
No, just mine.
No, 10 is not a single digit, but how many numbers did I just list?
10.
10, because 1 through 9 and 0 make 10. Okay, so there are 10 single digit numbers that I could put here. Now, I didn't say anything about you couldn't repeat a number, did I?
No.
So, right here, how many single digit numbers do I have?
10.
10. How many single digit numbers would I have for here?
10.
So, 10 times 10 is 100, times 10 is
1,000.
There's 1,000. 3-digit numbers. Questions? Comments? Concerns? Yeah, you're going to have some in your assignment. Alright, now, your assignment is on Schoology. So, you can log in if you want to. You can take a screenshot if you want to. Or I have a paper copy. So, if you would just rather have a paper copy, raise your hand and I will give you one. If you do not have internet and you choose And you need to make sure you screenshot it. Jacob, do you not want a paper copy? Okay.
I'll try. Try to school sheet.
Trey, you don't want a paper copy? Anybody in this row want a paper copy? Just one? Okay. Go ahead. You have about 8 minutes to work, maybe? There is. There's only 4 questions. On question 1 and question 2, you're drawing a tree diagram. And on question 3 and question 4, you're doing fundamental counting principle.
Can we draw this
Stephen.
That's crazy looking. The whole thing.
Yeah, it is a little blurry because I had to take a screenshot and then print it. Any questions? Yes.
Can we draw the tree diagram?
You can write right on this paper if you want.
So when I write tortillas and then fundamentals and then fillings, or I write tortillas and then
No, these are your options. You have a flour tortilla or a corn tortilla. You don't even write tortilla.
I'm marking out all these.